Today we will be discussing about the concept of the checksums, or you can see it as the internet checksum. Okay, main behind the idea behind this checksum concept is nothing but, as the word says, you can check out here this word. What do you mean is each and every time simultaneously when you are said to be doing the additions of the binary numbers, okay, it is said to be covering here in the checksum, it is said to be covering 16-bit number. Okay, but actually it will be converted into a binary format. That binary format, each and every time it will be multiple times it will be added. When it is said to be added, this sum which is being got, it will be added to the receiver's end. That is the part of your checksum. When it is said to be added to the receiver's end, what happens is it will be simultaneously whatever the carry is being got in the checksum, it will be added, the carry part, it will be added once again till the remainder becomes 0. That is said to be your, when the addition simultaneously happens, the same steps, it will be carried out both in the receiver and the sender side. When they are becoming like 0, the receiver end, till it becomes 0 when it is added, until it becomes 0, the checksum operates. Okay, if it is not 0 means it is said to be a error which is there in minute, which is said to be happening within the system. Okay, mainly the checksum, it is nothing but it will be covering the n-bit words. Whichever n-bit words are there, it will be simultaneously checked one by the process of adding and doing the complement. That it will be done in the checksum. Okay, mainly it is said to be used in the TCP IP sector. Okay, TCP IP or the UDP, you are using the concept of checksum. Nothing but mainly it is used in the concept of internet, where simultaneous multiple data, strong data at a high version, it is said to be used. At that time you are said to be using the checksum. Okay, checksum, you can check out the length of the checksum. It will be having a 1500 bytes data, and in that representation you have the 16-bit. 16-bit is nothing but your checksum bit which is being carried out, and mainly this is said to be a error checking technique which is said to be stronger than any other parity checks. Okay, the internet checksum, as I said, it is said to be defining with the concept of a sum. Each and every time it will be considering the sum part, and at the end it will be using the concept of ones complement. You all know ones complement, reversing the zeros to ones and ones to zeros. That is said to be ones complement. It will be doing that, and at the end, when a carry is said to be resembling, it will be carried to the next part. Okay, that happens in the internet checksum, and mainly when the carry is being added there, it becomes the negative sum. Okay, in the next example you will know how the explanation of internet checksum happens, how the problem is said to be worked out in internet checksum. Okay, here it will be using the concept of RFC, request for change, that a factor would be there, that it is being used in the checksum, and the checksum field, it is said to be using the 16-bit ones complement format, that it will be using, and a 16-bit word which is said to be having the concept of addition, nothing but sum it will be considering in the checksum. Okay, so here a simple example is there. Okay, consider a 16-bit word is being given. Okay, all the words are said to be arranged in this way which is being given here, 16-bit it is. So it will be from 0 to F. Okay, so it is having the alphabet F or any other alphabet, it will be there. So that word format it is said to be using here. Okay, and put 0 in the checksum position. At the end, in the checksum position, when you are adding the elements, a 0 is being added. Okay, and the add and carry over back to the 16-bit. That addition concept, it is said to be whatever carry is being got, that it will be added to the next part, and at the end it will be using the concept of negation, nothing but one's complement is being done on the part. Okay, so this is internet checksum. So you have two ends in the internet checksum, the receiver end and the sending end and receiving end. How the information is being got and what you are said to be doing. Okay, these are the bits which are being got. At the end you are said to be adding the 0. Okay, when it is said to be added, you get a sum called 2DDF0. Okay, and whatever remainder part is there, okay, that is nothing but a carryover is being there too, that is being added here. Okay, carryover is being added. Once again you can check out here, you get a number like this. okay, and it is said to be complemented. Complemented means what? One's complement it is being done. One's complement is nothing but all df ddf2, everything it will be converted into ones and zeros, and those are being like converted to, those numbers are once again converted back to a format where it will be ones and zeros, it will be reversed. 1 will become 0 and 0 will become 1. That negation concept happens here. So remember the steps, what is happening? To take all the bits, add 0, okay, when it is being odd, all the elements are being added, then you consider only the part which is not said to be having carry part, that, and that carry it is being added here, and when it is being added you get a element like this element you are said to be getting, and that element it is said to be converting that elements into a complement form, okay. That it is done in the checksum part. And the receiver end, you can check, same thing happens in the receiver end, only minute changes are there. The minute changes in the receiver end is, okay, this is the data which is being sent. Okay, I want to check the error now. What do I do is, I'll be adding the negation part, whatever you have calculated, the complement part. Once again, instead of 0 here, you are using that element which is being got, that is the complement format, that it will be added here. Okay, so same process once again happens. The same process, what is happening is, you are taking the numbers, okay, you are adding the complement here. When you add, once again you get a carry over, that carry over is being added here. After carrying, you once again that element is being converted back into your negation format, the complement format you are said to be getting. That complement format is nothing but your 0 which is there. Okay, the complement format is nothing but the 0 which you are said to be getting at the end, means no error is there. When you get a 0 means no error. So like this, each and every time when the elements are said to be passed from the sending end to receiving end, this process happens in the internet checksum. Okay, get all the elements, add the elements in the beginning, sending with the 0, and receiving end, whatever complement is there, that is added. You take the addition part, the carry over part is once again added. After adding, once again it is said to be added. Then afterwards you are said to be doing the negation concept. Complement it is being done. So this is called as internet checksum, which is being happening over all the data which is there on the net. So mainly the questions which arise when you are using the internet checksum is, how does it work? Okay, your checksum, till what distance the code can operate, and mainly how many errors it is able to detect. So maximum, this is having an advantage that all other parities, this is the most preferable parity over the net, where you are using multiple set of data, different kind of data. This can be checked through the internet checksum. Okay, large amount of data it can handle in the internet checksum. Okay, this is the concept of internet checksum which you have learned, okay, in this session. Okay, in the future session I will be learning about, you will be learning about the framing concept and all in the next session. Okay, thank you.